Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cabela's, Cuddyback, America's Best Bowstrings, Drake Non-Typical, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, Hoyman Tree Saws, Lone Wolf Tree Stands, Nikon, Ozonics, Redneck Blinds, RTP Outdoors, Spot Hog Releases, Wasp Archery, Viking Solutions, and Realtree.
Well, it's the second day of muzzleloader down here in Kentucky. We haven't seen anything today. It's probably about 25 degrees, a little bit breezy. It's super quiet. We're hoping that sun pokes out today so we can kind of see. It's fairly thick back in here. We set out yesterday and had a little bit of action in the morning. But pretty much from about 10:30 on, we didn't see anything. So we were kind of hoping they were going to be moving this morning. So it's we're only gonna have a short sit this morning because got that drive home and got to get back to work and get all the stuff taken care of. So hopefully they get up and start moving here pretty soon. But it's been pretty slow. A few squirrels. So. I almost shot him right there. That's why I had to ask you.
He come right down the trail we walked down. With our drag line.
He did, I know. Oh, man. And he followed that thing perfect, too, didn't he?
Must think there's a doe down here.
That's secondary road. Wow. You would have shot him, wouldn't you? I was gonna kill him right there. All I could see is from the side.
I thought he was a shooter when he come in.
I did too. And that's why I'm like, is he a shooter? Because you had a better look at him than I did. Well, that was our excitement for the morning so far. We drug a line down through there and he followed it right down. We brought it down to there. I don't know if you can see it. We hung it right over there, right where he was kind of sniffing around. I almost shot that buck. I got him from the side here. I got I kind of was a little bit behind the 8-ball because I was facing this way. I didn't even hear him come in. That's why it's nice to have 2 people, because, I mean, it was a beautiful buck, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't what we were looking for down here. I was almost ready to say the last minute of the last hunt. It was fun. Like, that's why we hunt. It was exciting.
Oh my gosh. Too bad he wasn't.
Oh, he was so close. Well, that kind of wraps up our season. We had a pretty good little rut vacation. We started in Michigan and was kind of going after the big 10 point we had on our property up there. And we shot down Ohio and tried doing a little camping. And it was an adventure. And then shot down Kentucky. And we've actually seen quite a few animals down here. You know, this is our last little hurrah for the year. We shot down here for the muzzleloader. As you can see, I had a pretty nice buck come in, and wasn't quite what we were looking for this year. Me and Rob kind of set some goals, and next year we're definitely looking for him. He come right down. We walked in and we drug this drag line, and it's that second rut that everybody always talks about. We've never really experienced that much with it, but we did a drag line, brought it down. It's just behind this little point back here where we hung the little wick, and he wouldn't come right down to it. And it would have been fun. If I would have had my bow, I probably would have had a really tough situation. But he was a nice buck. Next year, he's going to be a dandy. So that's going to wrap it up for us this year. You know, got some holiday stuff, food plots in the spring, get our gear around, and we'll be back at it next fall. Thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail, Great Lakes.
It's now Tuesday, December the 11th. The last time we were in this blind was Sunday night. We didn't see any deer Sunday night. Some of the snow has melted, but it's still nice and cold. So we're hoping that these deer are going to come into the sorghum and the big and beastie before it gets too late here tonight. Well, that about wraps it up here tonight. We didn't see any deer out here on the sorghum and big and beastie food plot. Our cutty-back cameras have been picking up some daylight movement on our other food plot, which is just north of here about 150 yards. The wind wasn't quite right tonight to hunt that stand, so we're planning on hunting that tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll be able to get something down. You'll be able to see that hunt next week, and thanks for watching this week's Midwest Whitetail, the Great Lakes Show.